Hi guys, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Becky.
And we are a couple of bees. So we want to talk today about our rating systems. And if you follow the blog, if you've watched the videos, you know that Becky and I rate things a little differently.
Right. Somebody says, you only give 5 stars, so why should I believe that every book you read is a 5-star? Well, believe me, if I read a book from front to finish, it's a 5-star. Life is too short to read something that I don't like. And that's just the way I feel about it. If I get into the first 2 to 3 chapters and I am not feeling that book and I'm thinking, I'm going to struggle with this, I will go to the last chapter and read the last few pages. And if it doesn't change my mind, I put it aside. So that's one reason you'll see only 5 stars. I occasionally give a 4-star, but that's one of the main reasons. Now, the second part about why I don't continue to read the book and then give it a bad review is that being the mother-in-law of a writer, I know what writers pour into their books. I mean, your heart, your soul, your family's heart and soul,
Yes.
time, effort, everything just goes into that novel. And just because I don't particularly care for it, it's not my cup of tea or my glass of wine, then, that's not to say that it's bad. It's just not for me. And I would never want to tear down a writer who is out there giving it their best, doing what they feel in their heart is their best. So you will never see anything below a 4-star from me, and that's few and far between. If I have to give a novel a 3-star, you won't even know that I ever picked that book up, because I will not trash a novelist at all. That's just not in me to do that, because I know the struggle that goes there, the time, the effort, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the everything, emotional conflict.
The
and
waiting.
Everything. Yes, the waiting. The waiting. Is this publisher going to pick this up? Or, it's not a short process.
No, not at all. And mine is very similar to yours. I think the lowest rating I've ever given was 3.5, but it was one of those books. I'm a former English major. I'm a writer myself, and it was one of those situations where I wanted to like the book so desperately. But you hear all these things when you're shopping your own novel out from agents and from editors, where it's like, the pacing's not right, this isn't right. So I could automatically eye the things that I knew weren't working. So gotcha. When I wrote that particular review, it was my version of this is what I would want my agent to tell me if I had written this book.
Right.
Now that was earlier when we were
right.
reviewing books. Since then, I don't think I've given beneath a 4-star, just because we get so many requests to review books, and we read so many books a year.
Yeah.
Who has time to read a book that they don't enjoy? And I'm not going to review a book that I didn't finish.
Right.
Now, I've spoken about some briefly when we've done roundups and things like that. But I'm not going to give a full review, just because, like Becky said, I'm not going to tear an author down, and I'm especially not going to give an author a bad review when I haven't even bothered to finish reading their book.
That's right.
And nothing bothers me more than going on Amazon or Goodreads and someone leaves a review where they're like, did not finish, DNF, hated this book. And it's like, okay, how's that fair?
How do you know you didn't finish it?
So if you're one of those reviewers who doesn't finish a book and leaves it 2 stars or 1 star, stop that. Yeah. I'm begging you, for the sake of the authors who you're actually hurting their feelings, because some of these authors really do read reviews, especially when there was one book reviewer who actually tagged an author in her 2-star review.
Please don't do that.
That's just rude.
Mean.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. Okay.
So that's a little bit of information on our rating system.
Yeah.
Now, guys, Christmas is coming up this weekend, so we just wanted to wish everyone happy holidays. Also, videos won't be getting posted as often until we reach 2023, so be patient with us. Please come back and watch us more in 2023, and we look forward to seeing you.
Merry Christmas and
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year.
Bye, guys.
Bye.